Hey there, sexy souls. How are you all doing? It's a lovely Monday morning. I'm going to do a week ahead reading. This is timeless. So whenever you come across this, it's for the week in front of you. I was going to say something and it just went right out my head. So let me welcome you. This is Weird and Woo Woo, where I'm weird and we all get a little woo woo. And the weird that we are talking about is when you are at the core, your most truest, authentic self, regardless. Okay? No matter what. So that's kind of where we're talking about, right? Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. As a reminder, you're the sovereign being of your own life. Therefore, you get to use your own discernment as to when, where, how, why, or if any messages apply to you. So, at the core, you never Cinderella this to make it fit. But the one thing that I do try, is to create messages where there may be a piece of information for everybody. Whether it's just a sentence that means something for you, or it's like, it's just a good reminder. So frequently there are things that can come through that even if the message in and of itself is not for you, there is some benefit to you. So if you want to stick around, by all means do. If not, I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful day. I guess we're going to start here. I will be transparent. I started this twice and I had to stop it twice. And it was like, at first the energy felt really clear, but then it also kind of, let me just tell you, I put things in my shirt and sometimes it starts to fall out. That's everything. I had to take it out. So yeah, we'll just get to go, and I cleared out the energies. Because I don't want my stuckness or the fact that I did to influence the messages that are going to come out. There was just certain reasons I had to stop. I want to say it didn't feel like a distraction necessarily or interruptions. So I don't want to apply that to the message. Yeah. So, all right. Okay, let's get started. The week ahead. Why do I feel so meh with this? The answers are with it. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't even feel relevant to the energy that I'm feeling for this week. It really doesn't. Alright, so maybe I need to, okay, what I've picked up on is that there's some level of personal, individual, specific to your life revolution that is happening this week. It has everything to do with putting you back into your power, okay? It has everything to do with you now having the ability to wield the elements as you see fit. To truly create things. It's a massive evolution. In your life. It's kind of like the kind where there's before and after, right? Hold on one second. Pardon me, but I get real... Yeah, I see you, fucker. I don't let flies. Now, I went the whole weekend, and it was like, I could tell a difference, in my house. I had gone through this little weird spell where, when I tell you the amount of flies that showed up, and, they weren't outside. I don't know how they were getting in. This might be relevant as well. But I promise you, I probably killed 14. And then I was like, okay, they're all gone. I would go to bed, I would wake up, and at least 10 more. I was like, where the, what? And it was like, so I had a period of several days where I was doing nothing but, and sorry, I had to go get my hairspray, which is not the most fun thing to have in your mouth. I just went in my mouth. But I was using my Florida water to kill all of them. I could tell there was just, you know, energies I didn't want in my house. I felt like, you know, interference and things like that. So I was getting rid of it, right? I was like, no, absolutely not. All weekend I mean, when I tell you not a single solitary one, I was like, uh-huh. And I'm talking like doors open, everything, right? Still nothing. And I could tell there was a difference. Today, there's one. In my window, in my room, while I'm trying to do readings. And I'm like, uh-huh. So that's why they're saying it's not a distraction, it's not this. Maybe there's interference coming in. Interference, or something might try to interfere. Or something that is witnessing, watching, and not wanting this revolution to happen. Yeah, let's see. But something comes to light. A truth that you've had comes to light. These are the things that I can pick up on. A truth that you've known now becomes evident to others. Okay? And I will not allow. Open your heart to joy. There's the revolution. A fresh new way of living emerges. Hence a new way of living. The time is now. Okay, so yes, this is happening this week. I told you, stepping into your power. Something puts you squarely into your power. Like you now have command over. Like the magician. You know, a lot of people, like, I know that manipulation, that term, can trigger certain people. So I always say he wields. He can wield the elements. They're at his command, right? Okay. Beneath the surface lies great bounty, uncovering treasure. All right. I'm going to put this over here. I just feel like a whole weight got lifted off of my crown. This is a phoenix. Obviously, open your heart to joy. There's some level of celebration to be had this week. It is absolutely happening this week. There's something absolutely, like, it's now. I feel like somebody knows what that means. It is now. Harmony. Danger. I want to say, the other thing that I picked up on was this energy of, and this was in one of the first times I was trying to do the reading where cards came out. Like two sides of the same coin. Like what would be celebratory, like it was like an upheaval type of energy. Obviously that goes with a revolution. A revolution is like taking your power back. There's a level of reclamation. And it's kind of like a tower moment where it may be good for you and not so good for somebody else. Like the same coin, two sides to the same coin. And that's what this feels like. Harmony. Like what brings you joy and what puts things back into balance for you. May be something, a major negative upheaval for somebody else. Let's just put it that way. Let's get into some of the nitty-gritty, if you don't mind, Spirit. Okay. Vision and diplomacy. Refreshment, transformation, settlement. Let's see what these things say. Persuasion. There's the upheaval one and danger. I feel a level of negotiation that's going to happen this week. Hence why we've got the persuasion and diplomacy. So between the idea that you're in your power. You are in command now, and you're wielding the elements. So I want to say that things are in your favor for you to get exactly what it is that you want. So during this like negotiation, they're giving me like this debate energy, like the pros and cons, like how you go back and forth. But to me, that's more of a negotiation. And so it's kind of like you have the leverage. The forces of nature are in your favor. Things are in your favor during this negotiation period, okay? And so you're going to be very persuasive about what it is that you want. Like, you're going to have more power to wield in this situation than somebody else. Only because things like the scales are in your favor. That's the way they want me to do it. The scales are tipped in your favor, okay? Danger and upheaval. I told you I knew this was a little bit, I want to say that it feels a little bit like this is going to be dethrone somebody. It's like a tower coming down. This is a tower moment, guys. This is like somebody thought something was safe and secure. This is the idea where I feel like you're in an energy of harmony in the face of danger. Does that make sense? And somebody is like somebody's facing a tower crumbling down. And refreshment, transformation, and settlement. Again, we got 2 transformation cards, which is that revolution. Settlement really feels like, they're bringing me back to this one. The persuasion, vision, diplomacy. I feel like there's a negotiation and coming to some agreement. But they're giving me, the term settlement really matters. Like there may be some contractual, legally binding something that occurs with this. Where it's like this agreement has meat to it. It holds somebody's feet to the fire. Transformation, refreshment. The refreshment card feels help and healing, enlightenment, and leadership. I feel like somebody's going to be on your side about this, that you're going to actually receive some level of help and assistance and guidance to navigate this. I feel like somebody is like, you're like really wanting to advocate hard on your behalf. You're seen favorably. Let's just put it that way. Again, you are seen favorably. The scales are tipped in your, somebody may come to bat for you, or, but whatever the situation, the tower helps bring harmony to your situation, and it definitely uproots somebody else. Somebody thought that they were safe in their little tower, and they are not. We're coming back to this message again. It's happening this week. This transformation brings a level of refreshment to your life. I feel like you feel optimistic, is what I want to say. Very optimistic. Part of the negotiation is is getting something in, again, the Enlightenment card is about a truth that comes to, that a truth you've known is found to be true. Like, and becomes evident to everybody. That's where the Enlightenment card is coming from. And I feel like this goes all the way up. I feel like leadership is also about you know, like, you know how sometimes like middle management, let's just use that as an example. There's always something that obstructs truth reaching the people or places that it needs to. And again, you're getting help in that situation. It comes to light to those that need to see it. We're gonna use Lenormand. Let's see. Like, this is going to happen this week for somebody. Like, and I think that's the reason why it was like there. This is a continuation for somebody from that was definitely had the weekend reading, because like shit's gonna hit the fan or come to light this week. I got ringing in my right ear now. As soon as I said that, shit's gonna hit the fan and something's gonna come to light. To light, not delight. To light. I don't know. That sounded like I said something different, but I didn't. I said to light. So, it's like it's making its way through the levels. Okay, so the Tower can be, again, it's that higher level. The Tower in Lenormand is seen as, it's usually depicted as being so tall. It's not exactly the same as the Tower in the tarot, okay? It's depicted as being like above the clouds, so you have a vantage point. You can see things clearly. But it also can represent like government institutions or higher level of institutions. So there's a slight similarity to the Hierophant in that. I want to say there's somebody at there's some level, higher level. The Loyalty card. That you can trust. The Mountain. Clarify the dog, please. Because it's really a trustworthy energy. You're going to receive news. They're showing me one of the cards in the Madame Endor fortune telling deck where it says you're going to receive news from afar. So when we're thinking of levels through something, if something comes to light and it reaches a level or a place or institution, like it reaches places you haven't been able to elevate this to, okay? So the truth gets elevated to the right people, right situations. And so these may have felt like either individuals, institutions, or just levels that were out of reach. So like news from afar kind of feels like things that felt like they were out of reach. Also, the news from afar feels like these are maybe even people or places you hadn't contemplated before. I get a sense of hierarchy here. It just feels like it was so difficult. It was really difficult. Okay, because this is a commitment. This is like the settlement. This is also contracts and such. So, Oh, why are you giving me the news from afar? Let's clarify. Yeah, this has been a mountain to get over for you. It has been very difficult. It has beat you down a lot. You didn't see how to get through this. Okay. You didn't know how to address this. Let's put these up and ask some more questions. Yeah, they said go ahead. It's okay. Okay. Can you get very specific about the? Okay, so it's so funny, jeez, because they said, you know, I'm seeing. Let me show you the damn card. It's in here somewhere. This one, you will receive news from afar. That's what they were showing me. They were showing me that one, and then they're like, answer the call. Lord of mercy. I would suggest answering, like paying attention to your emails, just in case, guys. Emails, random numbers, like answer the call. Get it? Mm-hmm. Tell me about this. Why did you show it to me? I brought it out, so let's have a conversation about that. Burden. You're gonna receive communication in regards to this issue, this burden, this problem, this situation. Ooh. And it highlights something. Again, something comes to light. Something comes to light. Ooh. Word or information about to that higher level. Remember we were saying like there's this level of hierarchy. That news reaches somebody in a different position. Okay. And that alone creates a new start. And you're going to be able to, yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's go back and take a look at some of this. Help and healing. So I'm going to put that way over here. I know it's a little bit, you know, let's ask about this. The settlement, vision, diplomacy. I feel like you're... Well, the problem, again, you're favored in this situation. Someone sees you as... I want to say you are seen favored in this position when this information comes to light. Whatever this was may have been such a burden that it created I want to say it potentially for some of you could have created a health issue. Something comes to light. With this, when they're saying you're seen favorably in this situation, I think that has everything to do with the help and the healing and the leadership and the enlightenment. Like they're like, this isn't a situation I feel as if where you're going to have to fight for something that you deserve. Somebody's like, fuck yeah, you deserve that. I'm going to help you with this. Like, whatever this is, it really, it's so beneficial to you. And it's not to somebody else. This puts you in such a favorable light, and you're going to get a lot of what you need as a result. If there were any, I would say healing, growth, opportunity, whatever it is that you're needing, someone sees it as you've been placed into a disadvantage. And I want to say it's almost not your fault is what I want to say, that it feels that way. And like, they have a conscience is what I want to say. Or it's like beyond a shadow of doubt, this was not your fault. It should never fall on you, and you deserve any level of assistance to get out of this situation. Like, it just looks very favorably on you. Okay. And you're innocent. Okay, thank you. I was wondering what it was. I was like, a new beginning. You're innocent in this situation. You're without wrongdoing. Ooh. Okay. And I think that's the news that you're going to get. How can we help? And you have, like, everything is tipped, the scales are tipped in your favor. So you can really request what it is that you need, what you want. You can kind of like be the advocate for yourself. Step into your power. And uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. You can get a lot as a result of this. A lot of what you need. A lot of this, you have a lot of support. A lot of support surrounding this issue. And a lot of support getting out of this situation or circumstance. Like, a lot. This is going to be a very beneficial revelation. Oh, I love it. It's an end to all the obstacles and the difficulties and the obstructions. You know, this mountain that you've been climbing, that's an end. And then this is the new beginning, the stork. That's the new beginning. This is the moving away from that situation and being in a better place is what I want to say. This is going to be a very beautiful new beginning for you. Wow. I'm not one to give a shit. I gotta be honest with you. If somebody else is gonna read, I mean, I've had readings where we've delved into the other person, but I am so beyond giving someone else the airspace of what they're gonna get. Believe you me, they're gonna get theirs. Okay? I do think that you have leverage to negotiate. You have leverage to get what it is that you need. You have like everything is tipped in your favor. You're not seen as culpable in any kind of situation or circumstance. You're seen as somebody who really needed the help and the assistance, and it was never afforded or given to you. And it's really about time for you to, the joy and delight is open your heart to joy. Allow this transformation. Step into your power and see all that there is that's coming your way. We have plenty of times where we've seen other people, like, their upheaval isn't going to be pleasant. Like, they're going to face consequences as a result of something coming to light. I do want to know about the refreshment really quick. I know that whatever happens, this transformation is going to feel like a breath of fresh air for you. And I cannot help but say that this is going to positively impact your body, your health, your well-being. That's coming through. So this is just a reiteration, I guess. Yep, a revision to plans. Something's changing. Here's the help. A new person enters your life, and positive resolution to a conflict. I feel like the support that you need to navigate out of this shows up. So things are about to change. Things are about to change. And it's just like into a positive. I think that's what the refreshment is. It's kind of like this is the right kind of transformation. Ooh. Good news. A new home. Again, we've had plenty of time where I kept using the analogy of a home move. I know that's gonna look different for everybody, right? So not everybody's moving home, but you gotta think of home as being like somewhere where you have settled in. There's definitely a change to that. So that's the thing. There's gonna be a refreshing new start, basically is what we wanna say. Accept help from others. You're getting the help that you fucking need. That's basically what it is. You're getting the help that you've been needing. So, absolutely. I'm really happy about this. Okay, so that is happening. If the weekend reading where it was like, you need to rest now, resonated really well, there's something in this one for you as well. They really wanted to be like, we meant it when we said rest, because this week's going to be a whirlwind. So, congratulations to whoever this is for. I have so many well wishes coming your way. And I will be checking in with y'all later this week, okay? Have a fantastic